package in the mail, MSX games from Japan. Collecting without fail those shoot 'em ups, and that's the plan. He doesn't just collect them, he also codes them too. Join us and we'll go on electric adventures with you.
Hey YouTube, Electric Adventures here with a box of stuff from Japan. It's not very heavy, but it is large. It is not full of MSX items. It's actually full of other Japanese systems and things. So what we'll do, we'll move the camera around so you guys can see better, and we'll open it together. Okay, so let's open this box together. Now, once again, it was put together over a little period of time, stored and then sent over. So I can't remember exactly some of the titles, but we have a system. And the reason why I got this system will become clear as we unbox it. And it has been reboxed in protective packaging because it contains a system. Right. Okay. Try not to knock the camera. Hopefully you guys can see. Right, all right. So, lots of bubble wrap from Japan. Oh, that's right, I forgot about this too. So we do have an MSX item, because this is an MSX item. Another part of my sub-collection of things is I do like to collect different joysticks and controllers, especially ones that are like arcade sticks. There are actually quite a few different joypad type controllers for the MSX, but my hands don't really like those. When I saw this one, I went, oh, I haven't really seen one of these before. And it was cheap, and I knew I was going to have a big box for the system that's in here anyway. So we have an XE72138. No other branding. There's a little switch on the bottom. It has two buttons. Now it's not clicky. Interesting, the buttons are down the bottom, I suppose. Yes. It's not too bad feel, but we'll have to plug that in and work that out. Now there is a little switch on the bottom, once again unlabelled, so we'll have to figure that out. So MSX wiring is the same as Sharp 68000, and this is for the two buttons, but maybe the switch allows it to support something else as well, which could be quite cool. So that's a curious little addition to the MSX controller collection. Now let's see what else I got. Right, now, jumping around with systems, we have a PC Engine title that I don't have. It's called Heavy Unit. It's actually it's been resealed. This is an original sealing, so there we go, take that off. Case is in good condition. So I believe it is a shooter of some sorts. I have never played it. We have our little foamy thing and our manual. It's all intact, including our little cards and things. I won't take that out at the moment because I might damage it. But heavy unit, so we've got to shoot 'em up to play. Always good. Now this shoot 'em up I have actually wanted for a long time, but it goes for a lot of money. So this copy doesn't look in perfect condition because of the discolouring of the spine, but still it was a lot cheaper than I've seen this title previously, and it's the only title in the Soldier shoot 'em up series that I don't have, and I've never really played very much. So I have been after this game for quite some time. So no plastic sleeve or piece of thing, The contacts actually look clean though, so that's good. And the case is not cracked. Just has a little bit of discolouring on and yellowing on there, but other than that, it's actually not too bad condition, and I'm really looking forward to playing this game. So I've got 2 PC Engine shoot-'em-ups to play. And by the time we get to the last item, the observant will be able to work out what it is, at least have an idea, but we better look at this next one. A lot of caution with the repacking here. Right, we are getting closer. It's like unwrapping multiple layers, and hopefully you find something inside. Right, so there is an MSX title in here. It is an upgrade. It's just one of the titles that I have loose and don't have the box for. It's very well done on the MSX, but it is a complete copy of Rally X. The box is in quite reasonable condition too. And the side label is present. These were, like the cartridge came with no labels on it, and then it was up to the user to stick them on. So quite often they have peeled off. Has its unique ones there, and it has the manual as well, so it's very complete. Right, you came with this sticker here, but this sticker here was on a sheet inside the unit. So I actually really like this version of the game too. It plays very well. So obviously after this video, if anybody is after a copy of Rally X, I have a perfectly serviceable loose cart for this one. And that's not going to go in for me now. But I'm just, nice. And I think that I got this for like $20. So it was an absolute bargain. Now, the main item. Recently, I published one of my titles for the SG-1000, so converted across my EA 70s classics, so that it works on the SG-1000 and the SC-3000. Now, I do have an SG-1000 Mark III, but that is actually a Japanese Master System, so it does not display the colours correctly, because in their infinite wisdom, their backwards compatibility mode, they mapped different palette to the standard things, and you can't change or adjust it. So when you play games on a Japanese Master System or on a converter onto a normal Master System, they never look right. A Mark I is the original one with the hardwire controllers, are actually quite expensive, but a Mark II, which looks very similar to the Mark III, are actually quite reasonably priced. And this one, I was quite surprised, came pretty much complete. So we have the box. We've even got a flyer in here. Now, I wouldn't mind getting this keyboard attachment at some stage as well, because that pretty much turns it into an SC-3000. And that was the equivalent computer over in Japan, although they did have SC-3000. And then we have a flyer of the games, which is really cool. Now, I have an almost complete collection of all of the games. These aren't all the games either, by the way. I don't have one of these. I would like to get one of those at some stage. They do tend to go for a bit of money. Actually, there was one for sale about the same time. This went for about pretty much the same price as this system. You can see the back there, and you can see the different expansion options. So there is a like a coloured pen printer. It's the same as used on other systems as well. We have this joystick, which looks a bit like this joystick, but it's not quite the same, isn't it? It's a similar moulding. Another joystick here, the pads that come with the system. That's very good at getting that flyer. So we have the Japanese power supply here. So I'd need a 110 step down, but the power supplies these use, you could just use a normal Master System power supply with them. And that's what I'll be using with this. So we won't need that original one. Now the good thing about the Mark II is the controllers are removable, whereas the Mark I, they are not, and that one only has RF out. Well, I believe this one only has RF out as well, but you can AV mod it, which I'll be doing at some stage. So we've got a channel selector, RF, 2 joystick ports on the back, the power in, the joysticks nicely clip onto the side. We have a pause button, and our power is on the front. So it's a little different than the Mark III. And we have a little expansion port here. That's where the keyboard would plug into. So this is in very good condition. I more than probably will AV mod this. I'll have a look up and see how I do that. Oh, now these, sorry for the squeaky. Don't want to do this the wrong way. Once again, I don't know which way to pull them. And I don't want to break anything. Yeah, I'm just being a wuss and not pulling hard enough. So you have the controllers with 2 buttons, and also completing this set are the 2 little joysticks that screw into the ends, which is really cool that this is a really complete unit. We have an RF cable, and we have a little RF switch box. So obviously when we get around to playtesting, I will hook this up to RF for this video, and later on I'll do an AV mod, because what I want is have this one for testing of my titles on SG-1000 going into the future, and it's nice to get the variants, and it was just circumstance and price and getting one complete like this. I really do love the system. One of my favourite games is right there, Starjacker, but there's some other really cool games on the system as well. So what we'll do, we'll get that hooked up and give it a play, and we have 3 games to give a try and a joystick to try out. So let's get that set up and do that now. Right, so here we go, plugged it in, got an RF signal up. Obviously, being RF, it's not going to be perfect. What were the controllers plugged in? And it works. Oops. Oh, Exarium's a great game on it. Oops. Yeah. So the joysticks are not too bad. They're probably a little sluggish in one direction, which I think is right. And as you can see, it gives a nice, colourful, decent picture. It's just got a bit of noise and interference in it. And obviously the colours are nice and bright, and the proper ones. So very happy to have this. Now I just need to look up an article and see whether I can AV mod it. Alright, let's test out those other games. So I thought I'd start off with a little joystick. And I've already figured out what the button does underneath. It actually inverts it. So if you flick the button, it makes it buttons on the left hand side, which I actually prefer. Or if you switch the original mode, you have to use it this way. So it allows for left and right handed play. Now to test the joystick, so we'll do a little coding demonstration here. I have written a little program. So we have one line here, line number 10 we print, and the command stick, and in brackets we put 1. So that's the stick in joystick port 1. Semicolon means we're just going to skip along and allow another value to be printed on the same line, and then streak, which stands for stick trigger, Now number 1 is button A on joystick 1, and then we do another string, number 3, which is button 2 on joystick A. And then line 20 just goes go to 10, so it'll just go back to 10 and do the same thing. So we run that, and we're getting 3 values. One's the stick value, the next one is joystick button 1, and the other one's joystick button 2. So if I press up on the stick of my current setting, I'm going to get a 1, which means up. I press down, I get 5. I press to the right, I get 3. To the left, I get 7. And if I go to the diagonal, I get 8. And we get 2, back to 3, 4, 5, and round to 6. So the stick buttons are working perfectly. I press the button on the left, I get -1, which means pressed, and I press the button on the right and -1 pressed. So it doesn't click, but it actually is quite a nice feeling joystick. I could use this and use these 5 buttons, put it on the desk. If I put it on the desk, I probably would flip it around the other way to be able to press the buttons, because this way is okay for me because my left thumb is okay. It's my right thumb that is no good. Other way around, I would want to use I'd use my fingers rather than my thumb and use the good thumb for the joystick directions. But it works, and it's an interesting little stick. I actually really like the left-right flip button. That's actually really cool. There you go. I hope you thought that was interesting. So let's, I suppose, plug in Rally X and try it with this joystick. Right, so here we go with Rally X. As I said, I really like this game on the MSX. It's very well done, and plays really well. It used to be one of my favourite games in the arcade too. And Namco supported the MSX very well with versions of the games that are very accurate. So it's not quite as fast as the arcade game, but I mean, like, we are playing from the start here. Ooh. Drop a bit of smoke there. Ooh. So that's we find that one, and that adds on your current fuel level to the bonus. And the flashing one is the bonus. So you sort of need to play this with one eye on the map and one eye on the play field in front of you. Because I've got that special, I'm getting double points from them all. Now I've got 3 after us this time. But as you notice, it proves that you can have smooth scrolling on MSX when in the hands of a good programmer. Oh dear. There we go. So after you collect the special, any flags you collect after that one, you get double. Now, challenge stage. Now you notice I'm moving quicker. And you've got to watch out for the rock roadblocks. And also the enemies in fixed positions. Well, this joystick works quite well. I actually think it still is on it. I mean, it's not necessarily the one you would want for a shoot 'em up, perhaps, but for these sort of games, actually works quite well. And unlike my arcade stick, it's not noisy. I need to take that into account. Now you'll notice it is definitely getting harder. We've gotten faster. The maze is getting more complicated. Uh-oh. And you do have to be careful because every time you use the smoke, it actually uses fuel. And unfortunately, we've left one right up the top. Okay, making a straight run up, but we do need to be careful because there is one cruising around up there. Oh god, I went the wrong way. Luckily, they ran into each other. Phew, I was running low on fuel. Don't think I'm doing too bad considering I haven't played this for a while. It's just a fun game. Is that I did really like playing it in the arcade. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get that one. Let's just nick off up here. As you can see, they are getting smarter. So there are two ways you can disable them. One is the smoke, and the other one is getting them to run into each other. Which just meant, oh, that was lucky, and I think that's all. Yeah. Oh god, how did I survive that? We're low on fuel. Well, I am surprised, as well as you guys probably are, that I have managed to survive. As long as I have. As you can see, it's definitely getting harder. Oh, and I finally died. Alright, well, I won't play this one out to completion because obviously I'm better at it than I remembered, but a really highly recommended game on the MSX. It's just an excellent conversion of the arcade with all its bits and pieces, intermission scenes, multiple levels. Just starts out a little bit easier than the arcade, but definitely increases its difficulty level. So very happy to have that one now as a complete copy in my collection, and as I mentioned, anybody after the loose copy, happy to trade or sell to whoever's interested. Alright, let's try our PC Engine titles. So here we go with our first PC Engine shooter, and it is Heavy Unit by Taito. I have never played this game before, so this will be interesting. Press the run button. getting used to the controls. PC engines come standard with autoflow, so I don't know how to use it. Let's speed up a little. Oh. Come on, brain, load the buttons fast. Right. Definitely our warm up. Need to shoot the head part first. Learning. Hit them in the green bit. Right, I'm dead already, aren't I? Well, that's my warm-up, isn't it? Just forget that one over. It's not grab it, you just go. My goodness, it definitely lumps the enemies on you early on. Yeah, I suppose you just gotta remember where things come out, I suppose. Oh. Well, you definitely say I'm out of practice this one because I've never played it before. Get anything from that, which is a bit disappointing. I might get something from that. Oh! I did get further. This is called progression. And obviously I have to continue because it's too embarrassing so far. Oh, is it actually progressed? Oh, okay. I'll take it. Just looking to show you guys a bit more. Except you can see how bad I am. Oh my goodness, I'm definitely going to have to play this one a fair bit more, aren't I? That's what we're all about. All transformed to the MSX, yeah. Well, we have a bit of a shots to read this now. Well, obviously once I figure out what in the hell I'm doing and what the rules are, this isn't too bad. Oh, I'm just a bit slow on the reactions. Right, we'll have one more go since sort of say I'm warmed up now. He says very hesitantly. Behind me. Mean. is flashing when I'm hitting it in a certain spot. Oh! Now, where's it knocked me back to? Fair enough, what you need. Oh, just grazed me. We're still going? Okay. As you can see, I am getting pulled in by this game. Oh, no, I was trying to get greedy. Alright, so I obviously need lots more practice. I didn't realise I was missing one of the HuCard shoot 'em ups other than the expensive one, so this is a really cheap one. So looks like a half decent horizontal shooter. So you should be able to get a copy for $20 or $30 easy. There's been lots of copies around. I just added it in because I thought, oh, that's cheap. I don't have it, and I had the other stuff coming over. So very happy to have that. I've just got to learn how to play it properly. Alright, let's try Soldier Blade. Right, so here we go with Soldier Blade. I really do like games in the Soldier series. But as to my usual thing, I don't play games that I don't have. Other than the occasional quick look at some of the things, so I probably have fired this up on the PC Engine Mini, just for curiosity. But I have never played it properly. I'll just turn off all of our things. So I'm really looking forward to this one. The graphics are awesome already. So the Soldier series of games are really excellent. Fairly simple power-up thing to work out, and they're not too hard to start. So they let you in nicely. So that's the way I'm talking about. What I'm used to. So if you get hit, you just go down a power level 2. That's the blue weapon. I suppose I could have shown you. PC Engine really is if you love shoot 'em ups, it's the system to be it's the system for you. So I do not know any of these bosses. I've never really played this game before, so power level. Unless you completely mess up.
Okay, it's one of those type of ones. So this one's known as your medium box. I am very, very pleased to finally have a copy of this. To play it for such a long time. So although I have heavy unit as well to play, I will probably play this one a fair bit over the next couple of days. Oh! Once again, this is the first time I've played this, so please forgive me if I'm not. It's pretty generous with the power-ups. Once again, we'll have an idea of the boss. Oh! That was good. Drew nail. Something different, of course. Come on, let's get it. Takes a few minutes. There we go. That's close. Got it. We managed to keep our power levels too. So that's just the first level. They definitely are very good. Very good shooters. Previous to getting this one, my favourite one was Final Soldier. Blue weapons.
Oh, interesting enough, it actually has our original green. Yes, yes, we can switch. Oh, okay, you can use up the power and do a super weapon. Interesting. Yes, you can technically get that. Get that different time. Oops. So I put one weapon to push it forward and attack the car. Right. You can't change weapons. It can burn the current one into a super tank. Buttons. Just sure look at that. Let's give it do something like that. Oh, yeah. I did that, didn't I? Miraculously, I survived. Very impressive. Well, I said this is very enjoyable. this life. We have no power-ups. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be for this guy. Had to get even where the stuff was coming out of him, I suppose. Oh. Well, not bad for my first game, and only doing a quick game on the fly. Absolutely awesome addition to the PC Engine shooter collection. I really do like the PC Engine as a system. My love of the system goes back a very long time. There were ads for the PC Engine actually inside the MSX ASCII magazines. I saw those large graphics, and R-Type was actually one of the first games I saw, and I've loved the system ever since. Why I have such an extensive PC Engine collection. I still have more titles to discover though. I may have pretty much all of the view card shoot 'em ups, but I still have more CD-ROM titles to find over time. And I'm happy to get one or two games at a time spread out, so that way you get to enjoy them more. And you can see this game just keeps on giving more, an even better level. So this is a game that I'm going to get a lot of play out of. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed this unboxing of items from Japan. I'm Electric Adventures, thanks to all my subscribers, and I'll catch you next time.
One up.